Dan and I went to Sissinghurst Castle Gardens to explore the wonderful gardens that Vita and her husband had designed. This is very romantic. Had a lot of flowers still in bloom despite it being autumn, and is just a beautiful place to wander around. It is a working garden. There are tons of statues hidden around different corners, different flowers, and different types of terrain. And you can see people harvesting flowers to sell in their flower shop and harvesting some of the fruit on the fruit trees, which was lovely. There are also a bunch of open buildings around the edge that have been left to be how they were and contain items from the time period. And there are different members of staff dotted around who are so knowledgeable in the area and can tell you anything you want to know about the history there and are just lovely to chat to. Inside the garden, we also went up Vita's tower and saw her writing room, which has been left exactly the same as when she passed. And this is where she did a lot of writings of her famous works, which was wonderful to see. We also saw this little model of how the castle looked in its prime and got to the top of the tower to have a breathtaking overview of the entire area. Back outside the main castle gardens area, there is an oast house, and the bottom of the oast house has a mini timeline of Vita and her husband and how they came to have this garden and what they did with it over the years. But they've just opened up a new exhibition up above it called Passion and Politics, Sissinghurst and Greece, that takes a look at Harold's effect on Greece right after World War I, and how his political career helped define modern Greece as it is now, which is very interesting. This includes never-before-seen works, diary quotes, and lots of information and love has clearly been put into this. This is a short exhibit. It takes maybe 20 minutes to walk around, but it's very interesting. We then went to the cafe shop and had a little pastry, because you can't go to a National Trust site and not have a little pastry. It was delicious before checking out the plant shop and heading on our way home. This is a really lovely and educational day out that feels quite romantic and quite fun. So hopefully you check it out.